So that's the thing with demolition derbies. It's a billion-dollar industry that nobody knows about.
A lot of late nights, so we've had to build 2 fresh cars in about 16 days. So still got a lot of work to do, so it'll be another late night tonight, but one way or another, we'll make it. You know, help me put this guard back on, Devin?
Yeah.
He snuck it through that. I think it goes on the back side of that clamp.
There.
Hey Trav, you don't have that other 1/2-inch bolt, do you? I think, yeah. There it is. Thank you. That's the orange pop.
Got one.
So we taking it back off, or you think it's all right?
I mean, it really shouldn't move in there.
No. Well, it should slide back a little bit more, shouldn't it? And get farther away. So I thought when we had it on there the first time,
I mean, it's just resting
pretty
on that,
good.
It's just resting on that clamp.
Once it pulled back, I think it'll clear, right?
Yeah, I think it'll. Yeah,
it'd
I think it'll be okay.
A little tired, to be honest with you. We've built 2 cars in 17 days, which is very tough to do, especially at this level. Coming off the bash, we were worn out from that, and we jumped right into this. So we're a little tired, but we're ready to go. We got a little bit more work to do tonight. We'll probably finish in the wee hours of the morning, and we'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, I got the custom wrench out. On the hood. Yeah. We run a lot of big derbies, so we run, you know, multiple times a year, upwards of 10 to 15 shows, which kind of helps us in these crunch time situations, because a lot of guys, we're thankful that we have a lot of help around here that are able to, you know, my brother and my dad and uncle, we work here every day, you know, us 4, and then we've got, you know, you can see we've got friends that come when we really need it. So it really prepares us for these situations because we do it so frequently. You know, a lot of guys prep for 1, maybe 2 shows a year, and we're running 5, 6 big shows a year, and it's just, we love Demolition Derby. We love coming over here, working and being together and just being immersed in everything that it has to do. So it's not anything abnormal for us.
So you don't think the hose is bad? You don't think the hose is bad?
No, it's not.
You got it.
Yep. Nice. Start it wrong.
You know, we're feeling good. We ran a few weeks ago, and obviously we're running this weekend, so it's just another show, and a lot of work that goes into it. So, Trav, can you give me a 5/8 and 11/16? I'm sorry.
5/8
Yeah.
and 11/16. How far away?
Hopefully in 45 minutes we'll have this one running. Devin's his was running a little bit ago, and we just started these in the last month here. We've been busy on. We ran a 3-man team show a few weeks ago over Memorial Day weekend, so we've been tied up with those cars, and then we had to. This was a fresh car only show, so we had to build 2 fresh ones from scratch. So that always takes time, but with a lot of late night or long hours and late nights, we somehow have kind of put them together, and you know, to the best of our abilities. We didn't cheat any corners or anything like that. It just, these cars take a lot of time, but you know, we're gonna make it one way or another. So there's a lot of people out there that think it's just bust the windows out and you know, just run at your local county fair. But you know, we take these down to the bare model or bare body and bare frame and start from scratch, and we build 95% of things in-house. So there's just multiple hours of building parts, and then obviously having to assemble everything. But yeah, everything comes down to bare body and bare frame, so there's really nothing factory besides the frame and the body, and then we start putting all our own stuff in it. So a lot of long hours and time of engineering the stuff to make this work, because it's not factory, but Yeah, it's one cool thing about it.
I got third 2 years ago, I got second last year, so hopefully the trend continues to rise upwards, and I ended up winning this year. But we're continually running against these guys all the time. So it's one of those things where you may be mad at them for a little bit, but then you see them at the next 5 shows and it kind of dies off a little bit. County fairs, you really see more rivalries just because it's a smaller setting and people are a lot more willing to go out there and junk their stuff for $2,000 compared to what it's going to be for $40,000 on Sunday. So I would say there's definitely some rivalries, maybe not, they're not as public as what people know.
You just need to do the shifter, right?
Yeah, do you want to put the air breather on while you're right there?
Yeah, we can.
Air breather itself? Yeah.
Why would you want to put that on?
What do we need it all for?
Now you said with the shifter.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, can we just switch them and then we can do that while we're putting train fluid in it? Because it's going to take a while.
Yeah, training fluid sucks to put in.
The King of Ohio is comparable to any national level event there is in the country. I would say on average, county fair levels are more, people spend, garage nights, and it's more of a hobby. Like it's more of a, this is more of our lifestyle for us. We've got $40,000 to $50,000 wrapped up in each car that we're going to take, and comparable to a county fair circuit where people go and buy $500 cars and they put maybe $100 in them and leave them at the track on their way out. So it's more of a lifestyle for us guys that run the national level events. My dad and uncle started 30 years ago. So my brother and I, Brady ran a few years before I did because I played high school football and Dad would never let me derby because of that. So I got started, I'm going to be 30 this year, so I'm 29. I got started when I was 18, so I've been doing this for 11 years driving, but we've been in the shop since we've been, little kids. I'm actually a high school special ed teacher, so I get my summers off. I'm able to come over here every night, weekends. It's one of those things where you get off work, you come to the derby shop. It's just, we do this all the time, and people have hobbies and lifestyles, and this is what we like to do, so it's worth coming over here, and it's a second full-time job.